Welcome back to 20 Minutes or Less. My name is Elliot Morgan.
Mine is Joe Beretta, and you look adorable.
Thank you. Max Nielsen is a senior at Irmo High School. He's also kind of a smart kid since he's an international baccalaureate and an Eagle Scout, which is like a super Boy Scout. Max also happens to be an atheist and as such decided to challenge his school's decision to have prayer during graduation this year.
Max contacted his school principal and was like, excuse me, but I'd rather you didn't because it violates my rights. And then the principal immediately responded to Max and directed Max to a district policy on prayer. To summarize their policy, prayer can happen at graduation if it's a majority vote performed by a volunteer and not polarizing in any way.
So the Freedom from Religion Foundation got all up in arms and sent a big fancy cease and desist letter to the school and was like, no, seriously, we're serious this time, no prayer or we sue. And then the principal came back again and was like, sorry, it's a democratic policy that gets voted on by seniors and to step in would be really bad. Also, freedom of religion doesn't necessarily mean freedom from religion, so we gonna go ahead and pray.
And they did. They totally spat in the face of the Freedom from Religion Foundation and the atheistic student who found the prayer offensive. And yesterday, Max Nielsen filed a lawsuit with the help of the FFRF due to the prayer, stating it would be unconstitutional to go forward with it. The lawsuit states, the district's implementation of an electoral process that subjects the issue of prayer to a majoritarian vote has established a governmental mechanism that turns the school into a forum for religious debate and empowers the student body majority to subject students of minority views to constitutionally improper messages. The award of that power alone is constitutionally repugnant.
Repugnant or not, the prayer happened yesterday and the graduation went exactly as planned. Now, my knee-jerk reaction when I hear the story is just like, man, dude, just calm down.
Simmer.
That said, I totally understand that a student who is fundamentally at his core and in his heart of hearts and as a member of a group of individuals who are like-minded and operate under the same exact worldview would be opposed to something like religion, because that's totally different.
And atheists have it hard in many areas, like even the word atheist doesn't exactly sound cuddly. It's certainly not as accepted as the word Christian or conservative, especially in a conservative place. Take my thought and continue with it.
And living in a conservative place means that he's a minority, and being a minority adds a whole other element of persecution because he feels isolated and without support.
The real issue here is whether allowing students to vote on prayer is unconstitutional.
But grandfathering in a protocol that allows for certain groups of people to be shoved aside, especially in a government-funded institution, seems kind of unconstitutional.
But every 4 years, half of the country doesn't get its way when either a Republican or a Democrat president takes the office.
But when a Republican or Democratic president takes the office, it's still constitutional. It's still all part of the process. However, if the majority supports something unconstitutional, then the entire system is flawed. That said, there is a question of whether it is unconstitutional for students at all to take part in prayer in school.
Oh, and also, hey, just don't pray, kid.
There's that option.
So obviously we're torn on the issue of whether a voting process for prayer is constitutional, so what do you think? Let us know in the comments down below.
And while you're down there, it helps us out a lot if you could possibly click the like button if you like seeing our faces. It always helps to subscribe, and you can click this annotation or go to SourceFed.com to see our 5 daily stories or anything else we have ever done, which is like a bajillion things. My name is Elliot Morgan.
And mine is Joe Beretta, and you're still adorable.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.